Just weeks after Bill Ackman announced he was shorting Herbalife stock, another Wall Street heavyweight leapt into the fray, dramatically changing the nature of Ackman's campaign.
Herbalife is up much more in pre-market. Why are they up so much? Because Carl Icahn, the famed hedge fund trader, has taken out a big stake in the company. Well, why has he done that? It kind of seems like he's done it pretty much because he hates Bill Ackman.
Most guys on Wall Street I sort of like and I get along with, and it's no secret I don't like Ackman. I don't respect him and I don't like him, and that's not a secret.
Carl Icahn's one of the world's richest men. He's probably worth like $25 billion. Carl was an activist investor, when Bill was just getting out of diapers.
He essentially could buy out this company and really just crush Ackman short.
As far as I'm concerned, he wanted to have dinner once with me. I had dinner with him, and I got to tell you, I left. I couldn't figure out if he was the most sanctimonious guy I ever met in my life or the most arrogant.
10 years before they had invested in a deal, Bill Ackman ended up suing Icahn for $10 million that he thought that Carl owed him.
He was a bully, okay? I was not in a very good place in my business career. And Carl Icahn thought, you know what, this guy's roadkill on the hedge fund highway. I'm never going to have to worry about this kid again, so I'm just not going to pay him.
They went to court, and Ackman won, and Icahn ended up having to pay him this $10 million, which is kind of like nickel and dimes to these guys.
And I'm telling you, he's like the crybaby in the schoolyard. I went to a tough school in Queens, and they used to beat up the little Jewish boys, and he was like one of these little Jewish boys crying that the world was taking advantage of him. It's like in the old song, you rue the day I ever met the guy.
For 10 years, they couldn't stand each other. This sort of expressed itself when Icahn saw a technical opportunity to put what's called a short squeeze on to Bill Ackman.
Some people have said this is sort of the ultimate short squeeze. We've got a stock now. It's up 20% year to date.
Ackman has given us an opportunity to buy a company at a discounted price. And for that, I thank him, actually.
Again, the worst thing for a short seller is when the stock goes up, because that stock can go to infinity, theoretically. That's going to just make his losses massive.
Why is the stock going up?
Simply because Carl Icahn and others have been promoting it. That's why. Ultimately...
Meaning that the people in the investment community is believing Carl Icahn more than they're believing you.
Sure, certainly on this investment. That's the case.
I bought it because I really do think it's an opportunity for unemployed people in these countries to make money, and I think the product is a good product.
He's not there because he believes in Herbalife's products and what Herbalife is doing to lift people out of poverty and into the middle class. He's doing it because he thinks he can make money by squeezing Bill Ackman.
Carl can try to orchestrate a short squeeze. He can try to scare my investors from investing with me, which it sounds like he's attempting to do on this call.
Ackman takes in one at risk. But what the hell? He's not risking his money. He's risking his investors' money. And I'll tell you, this could be the mother of all short squeezes.
Now, how long can Bill Ackman hold out now? He's got $1 billion bet that this company is going to go down.
How big do you think their egos are?
Then he talks about charity. That's complete bullshit. He's not giving it to charity. Now, that's
Carl,
what I'll say about Ackman, okay?
Let me remind you that we are on live television.
That kind of defines the market for months and months. All the discussion about what Herbalife is really doing gets displaced, and it becomes like a big Wall Street circus.
I told Carl after the whole thing called me up, and he literally said, Bill, we can be friends now. Okay, I wish I had a recording of the conversation. I simply said to him, I said, look, Carl, you are no friend of mine, and that was it.
I never said that I want to be friends with you, Bill. I wouldn't be friends with
Carl.
you. And you said to me you'd like to be friends so that we could invest together.
Carl, I have no interest. Do you think I want to invest with you? Okay, let's move on.
I would invest with you.
Let's move on.
You're the last man on earth.
Let's move on.